Reminiscences 2.0. Last year, we came up with something and celebrated the great Cardinal Rex Lawson. It was a very, very good one because some of these icons are gone and forgotten. So we should make it a duty to immortalize them. I think that's what reminiscences stands for. We are once again coming this year to celebrate Dr. Victor Olaya. I'd like you to, first of all, introduce yourself and tell us what you think about the show and particularly the man, Victor Olaya, that we're celebrating.
Well, thank you very much, King Alex Osho. A nice one we had last year for Jim Rex Lawson. But this year, we're dedicating this show to Dr. Abimbola Olaya, Victor Abimbola Olaya, OON. We all know who he is. The legendary high life, how would I put him, grandmaster of high
Mm-hmm.
life. And he lived a very, very successful life as a musician, as a businessman, and everything. But and he had so many hits in those days. I mean, one of the hits was Omo Pupa. We all know about that song, Omo Pupa. He had I Gana, oh, Ewu, 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 Nikaguna. And he had so many other hits. Dr. Abimbola Olaya, Victor Olaya, OON. That will be on the 13th of February at the Freedom Park.
Very well.
And if you check your social media handles, you will probably see the promo there. Table for six regular is 2,000. Table for six is 100,000. Table for eight is 150,000. And of course, MC King Alex Osho will be here, and the brass band, the co-brass band,
Yeah.
and
So
a
you didn't
few.
introduce yourself.
My name is Mr. Gboyega Adelaja. My friends call me General. CON, Citizen of Nigeria.
Alias Lobito. My name is Osezua Stephen Imovio. I'm a singer and a music critic. Like you said last year, we had fun celebrating Cardinal Arrest Jim Lawson. I think is it 58 years after his passage, and it's a great privilege to be part of this too, celebrating the Grandmaster, like my mom puts it, the Grandmaster of High Life. He calls himself the evil genius of high life. And really, if you really knew who Dr. Victor Abimbola Olaya was, then you will appreciate the fact that, of the truth, is the real genius. I don't know about evil, but it's a genius of high life music. And it's interesting that these great icons, they entertained us. Victor Olaya was around during Nigeria independence. He played during the independence. He played in the 50s on the Queen's Visit. And even now, after he has gone, he's still entertaining us through his music. So I will encourage everyone, come around, because there are hardly good music these days. So except you look back in time, going back into the archives, and that's exactly what the Reminiscence Group and Echo Brass Band is going to do. And those of us there, we are going to also help to make sure we realize the set objective. So we'll be expecting you 13th February, Freedom Park.
6
Be
p.m.
there by 6 p.m. I'll be there.
I'll be
Edmond will
there.
be there, and so many others.
Well, I don't think the government is doing enough for musicians, to be sincere with you, because actually tomorrow, RIAA in America, they're going to give a fella a Grammy Award, a Lifetime Recognition Award at the Grammys. And this happens everywhere. I mean, every year, to identify the best in the arts, music, and literature, and all that. And they are giving awards. But we are not doing that. I mean, how many awards apart from the movie awards and the other thing? But generally, the artists and all that, they are not being recognized. And I think it's part of our culture. It's part of the duties of the Ministry of Tourism or Ministry of Information, and they can come in and do collaborations and have a Nigerian awards, which is organized by the practitioners in the industry and the help of the government. And then we can have our own yearly awards, to our music, best of our musicians, the best of our writers, everything, photographers, filmmakers, and all that, and literature, journalists, and all that. So, in that regards, I think government should do more. to enhance recognition of distinguished and accomplished artists in that regards. And I'm sure Says has something to say about that too.
Yeah, just to buttress further, what my mom says is that the Nigerian government, they really don't. Maybe they just see entertainment as like Yoruba will call it oshere. So there is not a serious.
Well, I think that was a mistake because Fela and Wizkid are not in the same category as far as the profession is concerned. Fela is a legend. Legends are remembered, and Wizkid is a celebrity, and celebrities can be replaced anytime. I mean, if you look at Fela's record, Fela might not have made enough money like Wizkid in his short Wizkid maybe 10, 12 years of professional career compared to Fela, but in totality, in totality, I think Wizkid cannot be compared to Fela, and I don't. I think that argument uh, was originated through some. I don't know. I don't even know how to. It wasn't necessary because I'm sure what Wizkid could have done would have done was to come out and make a statement that he has nothing to do with this because I mean, there's no way you can talk about it or discuss about whether Wizkid is more popular or it's more popular than Fela or whatever. I don't think so. I think they don't belong to the same category musically in all ramifications. He didn't mention Fela's name. He said, "I'm greater than your father." Still Sheung. Do you know whether God is Sheung's father? Did he mention Fela? Did he mention Fela? Did he mention Fela? Wizkid, but if he even said that, if he even said that, I think it's a mistake. He shouldn't have said that because eventually people are going to find him very wrong. I'm coming. They are going to judge him to have said something that was unbecoming of him because, really, Wizkid cannot be better than Fela in what? No ramifications.
No, well, I just think, it's just a quarrel within the two of them, except Wizkid, I want to believe, knew quite well that in terms of greatness, if we have to use the word, he knew he's not greater than Fela.
Yeah.
Perhaps he's insinuating that maybe Shem should go and look for his father. It's possible. I am not saying that. I'm just saying maybe that's the insinuation. However, musically, like I think, I don't know, maybe it's in today Vanguard when they asked me on this, because I never really followed it because I felt there was no basis for that argument. The name Afrobeat and Afrobeats are close, but the music are not the same thing. So how do you compare? Yorùbá say, ohun tó bá jọra la fi ń wéra wọn, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ foríjì mi o. So it's things that are similar that you can compare.
Yeah.
But this one, there's no basis for comparison. So there's no basis for the argument in the first place. So that's why I'm saying perhaps Wizkid has other insinuation. Maybe don't look. She will say, no, this one not be Fela. So whoever your father is, I'm greater than him. But definitely, he's not talking about Fela.
Yes, and the Gen Z too of today I think they need to be more philosophical and dig back into the history, a little bit of history. But we did that a lot. We are their grandfathers. I'm 74 years. And I've been in music for the last 45, 50 years, to be serious, to be honest with you. And but I see when we were actively, practicing music, we didn't make the kind of money they are making now. Because a lot of things have contributed to that. Electronics, ICT and all that. Music, you can stay in your home and make all kinds of music. You have more parameters to create music. So, and then of course the internet and and all that, that is giving them the opportunity to have so many so many followers and but then that's not the end of life. A lot of our musicians, very popular one, Wizkid, Burna Boy, Olamide, the video and all of them. I think they should have a message for the youth. But Fela had a message for us when he was. Rex Lawson had a message. Akedairu, Rush Chicago, all of them.
And these people, they were about their age as at the time they released those hits.
Those hits, yes.
So it's not about Oromode. They were children. Rex Lawson died at only 33.
Yes. Exactly.
And look at what he has achieved. Yes.
Up till today, it's there. It's relevant.
It's still very, very relevant.
All right, thank you. very, very much. I guess we'll see on the 13th of February,
That's nice.
2026, live at Freedom Park as we celebrate
By
Dr.
God's
Victor
grace.
Olaiya,
Abimbola Olaya.
OON.
OON.
the Grand Master.
Master.
Thank you
The
very much.
evil genius
Evil
of
genius.
high life music.